Hello everyone, welcome to today's video where today we have the Marvel's War Machine by Hasbro. This is from the Iron Man collection. I don't know if they call that the Iron Man like retro collection. It's a Marvel Legend obviously. And this is from the old Iron Man cartoon, or it's supposed to be, I think. But I think this was meant to be like the Marvel vs. Capcom War Machine design, but it's not exactly accurate to that, so we'll just pop them right out and get a better look at the figure after we look at that packaging. I like that packaging. It's very beautiful. Almost makes you not want to rip it open and play with it. Almost. So, we'll take a look at him in a second, and we'll get back to the video. Okay, and straight out of the box, this is what he looks like. Doesn't have any of his accessories on him or anything like that. He's just posed, just the way he is. I am going to pop the repulsor hand out and do a fist hand because I like my War Machine with fists. Ooh, and that feels really, it's not very satisfying to put that on. That just feels like really smooth in there. I like to hear a pop or something. I don't know. But, this guy is beautiful. Oh, this guy's so beautiful. And I think War Machine has one of the coolest Iron Man, like, designs. Outside of Tony himself, I think War Machine just looks so dope. And this is the perfect classic War Machine to add to my classic shelf. Mostly where I have all the classic versions of the characters that I collect, or at least neo-classic, you know, classic-ish. Gives you the classic feel, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah. So we'll put the parts on him that he needs so we can have a look at what he looks like. So this ball joint right here, I don't know if, okay, so it does pop on. So I'm assuming you can put it on either side. If it would pop on, that'd be nice. I'm sorry. Okay, and I just got back from working out, exercising and stuff, so I'm a little bit sleepy. But yeah, that completes the look. That's what you want on your War Machine. You want dope-ass shit. Oh, and that's on a hinge, too. So you can hinge them down. Oh, I love that. So that you can have them... have them not looking up, I guess. But, yeah, we'll keep that from behind. And this is just perfect. This is a perfect companion piece for the 20th anniversary of, like, the Toy Biz type style packaging for this Iron Man. These two go perfectly together, in my opinion, and they will be together on the shelf. They're gorgeous action figures, just gorgeous, gorgeous, and that they really just feel like they complete each other. So, for articulation, he's on I think that is a ball joint down into the socket. So, I think in characters like this case, they really do need to look up. I think you need to give them the hinge, and Hasbro needs to give them the hinge until they can perfect this articulation method. I really think that's what they need to do. But as far as the arms go, they can go out to there because the shoulder pads are actually on a softer piece. So the arms can go out to probably farther, yeah. But the further you push, just realize the further you're probably stressing that plastic, so be a little careful. You have an upper bicep swivel, a double jointed elbow that gets to past 90, so that's really good. You have the hinge in and out on the fisted hands only. These are the older style repulsor hands that have no hinge on them. Come to think of it, I don't think I have any Iron Man that has a hinge on his repulsor hands. But yeah, just know that this mounted gun will cause problems with hinging out on this one. It's just a way of the life. But if you do that, you can do it with like that, and then you can do a little more. Ab crunch goes that far forward, which is pretty good for a guy in armor, and back that far, which is not very good, but still good for a guy in armor. Out, very good for a guy in armor, I guess. Kick forward that far, you can kick back that far. Upper thigh swivel, double jointed knee, And I forgot to mention, these are pinless. I don't really like combinations of pinless and pinned limbs, but I think it's okay for this figure. It's not too worrisome. And so this is just complete reuse of the Retro Series War Machine that was more metallic, more modern-ish looking, while still feeling classic enough to put in a classic display. And it comes with basically it comes with some of the accessories, not all of them. Like, this guy doesn't come with a repulsor blast, but if you have a repulsor blast, you can plug it right in. I don't have one handy right now, but just know you can plug it right into the feet, right into the hands. You'll be fine. And then I wish this one came with a roadie head. Like, what are they doing? We need a roadie head. So that sucks. But as far as accessories go, you get this repulsor blast type thing. Well, it's more of a cannon blaster. Oh yeah, and I guess I should mention count these as articulation. You know, there's a ball joint there. You can do that, and you can go up and down. And this makes it look more like it's shooting, which is really fucking cool. It's just really cool. Sorry to curse, but it's really cool. And then you have this, which alone looks really cool. But then you add the dildo missiles, and they look real cool. Yeah, they're very cartoonish. That's why I call them dildo missiles. The older one looked a lot more realistic, but I actually still really like these, especially for a classic display. I think it looks really cool. These remind me of, actually, not really dildos. They remind me of those little torpedoes you'd throw in the pool. Those were always really fun to play with as a kid. But then you do that, and then you can actually mount this on this one. If you can get it on there properly without it catching on anything, you can do that. And yeah, that's an okay effect, but I'll probably never use that. At least not in this situation. And then you have the repulsor blasters. You have one of each. And yeah, so we'll get into size comparisons now. So let's get the guns pulled down a little bit more. And he does cut a mean silhouette. He can just tilt and tilt and tilt. I forgot to mention he can only look up that far. And he can only look down that far, but he gets really good tilt. So that's awesome. So I do like the tiltage that they gave him. I will say that. He's a little gummy at the legs, but so is this Iron Man, honestly. So for size comparisons and just comparisons in general, we have a couple of his older, more classic-inspired Avengers teammates. I know this is technically Eric Masterson, but this is my Thor for now. So they all look good together. And of course, War Machine is in a very weird stance right now, so maybe we can get him in a more natural-looking way. Maybe. We'll get him with the 20th anniversary cap. I love that figure, but I can't wait for the new Secret Wars figure. That's gonna be so dope. And then we're gonna put him with a Mezco Deadpool. So they all look pretty cool together. I didn't get out Wasp or anybody like that because they're all in cool poses, and I didn't want to deal with taking them out of poses. But I will compare him to two of my other favorite black heroes. Or no, three other actually. We'll start off with my least favorite of the bunch, Blade. And that looks dope. And don't get me wrong, I love Blade. It's just he's my least favorite of the bunch. I don't have Miles out, or Miles would be on this list as probably number one. He's definitely one of my favorite black heroes. But we also have Deathlock, and I just love Deathlock. He's an amazing character. I don't have out Black Panther right now. I should have got him out, but I'm just having brain farts right now. But I do have my other favorite black character from Marvel. We've got Falcon. Sam Wilson and Rhodey are two very strong, very powerful, awesome individuals that get way through life of this super powered bullshit that life throws their way without superpowers, which I think is really cool and commendable. And then for shits and giggles, we'll throw in the 2-pack 85 anniversary. It is 85 anniversary for Logan with the Mafex Gambit jacket on him. So yeah, they all look pretty good together. And yeah, I don't have any unmasked black man head sculpts that would fit this guy, aside from Blade, because the only other black man, he's not really man, is Miles. That's the only one that I have with an unmasked head sculpt. We could try this Blade figure and see if that fits on there, but I don't think it will. Let me get the other head. Actually, you know what? I was completely wrong. We'll start out with the Blade. For Blade, I'm gonna do this like shaved head one first. I'm gonna see how that fits. And that's very small for the body, but if you want to just try to do an armored Blade, I guess that could work. And then number 2, since it's just the same head from the same body, I'm not gonna do that one. I'll do the newer Blade head. And it doesn't entirely pop on there, but it looks more natural, looks better. And I'm only doing this Blade because Rhodey had a flat top for a while, and I really like him when he has a flat top. But this could work. If it wasn't screaming, it would definitely work. And then I forgot I had a Power Man. I had Luke Cage. And that could work. Maybe if you want to do a more modern Rhodey, but that's not my Rhodey. My Rhodey has an awesome 90s flat top, so we will just keep the head on for now until I can find a good Rhodey head sculpt. Or until Mezco makes a Rhodey. They made a few Iron Mans. I think it would be really dope if they made a Rhodey. So yeah, the arms go great. I mean, I forgot to mention that this is on a ring around, so it actually goes around with them, which I really like. And yeah, I really like this figure. I was really hyped about this guy, getting this guy, because I've been needing to complete my classic Avengers, and this is one step closer to that. Completing is a strong word, but like closer to completing is probably more accurate, because I still need a good Doctor Strange. I need 2, because I'll need one for my Avengers display, and then I will need one for my Midnight Suns display, because Midnight Suns is more important to me than Avengers is. Sorry to say that, and then I'll just put the West Coast Avengers on the same shelf as the normal Avengers, so those will also count as just me getting those Avengers. So yeah, because I prefer the West Coast Avengers over the main Avengers as well. So thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you around soon, maybe. Well, soon definitely, because I have 3 more videos I'm recording for the night. So yeah, bye.